Hey, welcome. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this video. I have a ton of things that are like show and tell today. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's anything major that I'm adding, but some changes and some additions. One thing is, one of you folks, one of you subscribers, Mike, wow. So I received the log loader, unloader on a rail car, and Mike sent me a Volvo grapple loader for the sawmill. That's pretty cool. I'm going to take this out. Let's go over and put it on in the log yard and see how it looks. Look at that articulating loader, designed to hold. It can hold. Let's put a log in there. This is a beast of a log. Can it handle it? Oh yeah. Look at that. Is that cool? And it articulates. So whether the logs are coming in by rail or by truck, we can handle it either way now. That is really, really cool. Okay, here's another thing. So my granddaughter, she got some signs painted. How do you like that? Oh, wait a minute, it's not even on there yet. I need to take that all off, and I'm going to adhere it to the face of this billboard or sign across the road. So in a flash, I'll be right back, and you will see Ken's Mill finally official. Ken's Mill, it's official. Thanks, Elsie. So what better place to bring in the train? Oh, wait for it. Oh, look at that. Welcome to Laurenvale. Beautiful sign. Wow. So now as the train chugs from Laurenvale, it heads up the hill, about a 3% grade, to a new town. Currently not much done, but it's Grant Station. Another nice sign. Wow, I love that. Can't wait to get working on this side. I have a lot to do. It's pretty much bare. It was built up quite a bit, but I robbed everything for Laurenvale. She did a beautiful job on that sign. And then the last sign, Sandy's Nursery. Beautiful. That just adds so much to it. A lot of you had pointed out this bridge is like not really, it's not centered in the center of this opening, and thought it should be moved back, and I agree. So I'm going to redo that. I've also got a brick portal, like tunnel entry, that I'm going to do here, and I'm going to paint it and the bridge black. So we'll move it and paint it. So Be right back. This is typical construction, how I used to build garages. You'd see us setting trusses at this point. That's where that's at. Over here, we're starting another one. This again is typical. We back in with a load of walls. The trusses would already be delivered, as you can see them right next to the fence. That's the closest truck I could get to mine, unfortunately. I'm going to have to paint it and letter it up, aren't I? So there's the walls. They're ready to go. I'm going to build that while we wait for paint to dry over here. I couldn't wait for the paint to dry. I was so impatient. So there's that. Hopefully the train will run through it. And then we have the tunnel portal. Nice. And there's still room for cars to come in and out of there. Let's see. Let's see. I think it needs a little decorating along the edges or the sides. Yeah, that's what it needs. Just add a couple of trees there. Actually, that one's probably too close to the track. Let's get a little smaller one. That should work. Let's run a train through there, see if it works. Will it do it? Yes, it will. All right. I like that. Looks really great. I noticed that some of the paint was a little bare on the back, so I took it back off, repainted it, set it back on. Looks like everything fits. Trains go through well. I think we're all set. You subscribers have just been great. Mike, again, I want to thank you for that. Chris, you sent like a whole bunch of stuff. Let's take a peek at some of this stuff. He changed over from HO scale to N scale, so he had a lot of extra items that really will go well with my layout. How about a forklift and workers? I'll set that up over at the sawmill. That is perfect for that. And then for wildlife scenery, I probably won't put them all in the same spot, will I? I have to spread them out for it to look more natural. That's cool. Farm animals, cows and horses, little oink oink pigs. Yep. roof detail, like chimneys and vents that would be in a roof. I'm sure I can work those in somewhere. And then we got some pedestal lights that I'll get working. I have a ton of electrical stuff that I have to do to run wires. A lot of it is plug and play kind of stuff, so that'll work good. I already have that end of it. This is a great addition. This is going to be good. And then, whoa, street lights. That'll go good over in Laurenvale. Look at that. Run the wires down underneath and wire them up. I have 6 of those. That'll be pretty nice. Over on Laurenvale, yep. And then a bunch of, quite a few of these, under table switch machine, so that I can, if I put more turnouts in, I can use these to switch them electrically. Hairpin fence, that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to put it over near the train station. I think that'll work really well. I think there's enough here for 3 feet. Yes, so that should be plenty. That'll work good. And then 2 trailers. I can picture changing one of these over, what's that say, the Milwaukee Road. I could picture changing it over to a chip truck where it could back up to where it could be loaded in the sawmill with chips to be sent for mulch, maybe over to the greenhouse, something like that. That's really nice. And this is just a little bit of it, but track. There's a possibility I'll be adding a 3rd loop to this down the road, maybe. I'm still planning that out to see how it would work, but I think it'd be pretty cool. So we have that, and who doesn't need these? Rail joiners? Need a lot of those. Little pots and plants. That's pretty cool. And cork for road bed. That's great. Thank you very much, Chris. I really appreciate that. Okay, so some of this I'm going to set out now and get it set up because we're kind of backed up with lumber over here. We need a forklift to move all that, don't we? And we need more workers. All right, let's do it. Sure is good to see people working. Got the forklift over there with a couple boxes. Somebody heading out around to the side of the mill. All right, I got the 2 trailers set over here waiting to be loaded. So they're all set. And we have a couple of tractors for the tractor trailers that we can use. It's quite a hold up here at the mill getting those logs through. I don't know what's holding up the scaler guy. Now we have the gazebo in the park. We have street lights that are not wired up yet, but they're in. That should be really cool when it's all lit up and the houses are lit up. That is down the road at Laurenvale. Great additions to the layout. I just love all of the additions. It's really great. I think we ought to run some trains around. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. And again, thanks to Mike and Chris. Really appreciate it. Okay. Hey, leave a comment. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Share it. And obviously, watch it again, right? Okay, here goes the trains. Let's watch them.